Hey Rockstars, it's Amara, and this is Savvy Sexy Social question number 2 for VEDA. It is show us the first app you check every day. And yeah, that's me reading off to the side because it's early and I'm just waking up and stuff. So the first one I usually check is it's Twitter. Or it's Instagram. It'll be Twitter if I feel like I'm pretty awake. It'll be Instagram if I feel like all I can handle is pictures. That's the truth of it. So those are the first apps I check in the day. And then as soon as I'm a little bit awake, I hop onto YouTube. There aren't a lot of other apps that I check with a sense of a regularity, maybe Snapchat once in a while, and then Facebook, but I usually do a lot of my waking up and then I go to my computer. So I do a little bit of app checking in the early morning, but usually I do apps while I'm in transit. Good morning, team. It's Amara, and I've got a really busy day. Today is the day that I really spend the entire day getting ready to go to London. It is the 30th. I am taking off on the 1st, so everything has to be put together. So this is the list so far. We've got stuff like picking out clothes and luggage hunting because I need to get a new luggage bag potentially. Preparing my makeup bag, that means just choosing what I'm going to take with me. Cleaning off the memory cards, iPhone, I need to see if I can get a SIM card for my iPhone. That's an issue I've been waiting on. I need to have a small notebook for London. Putting together a list of what to pack. I've started doing that as I go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some of these things that I can do digitally. Check some stuff off this list real quick, yay. Okay, and just like that, boom, I put the travel notice on my cards, so that's good to go. Checkity check. Oh, this needs to go on. I think of one and then I add 2 to the list, and that's get my euros together. I have some euros, might as well spend them, right? Always feels like free money. It's not free money, but it feels like it. This little office dance I'm doing because I'm currently downloading Final Cut Pro to the other laptop, which means I can continue to edit in a more complicated way than I could with just iMovie. Yes! Okay, good. This is good news. Now I have to clean all the laptops. What it takes to travel, y'all. A lot of work, but it's super worth it. So, working worth it. Working worth it. Working, cause it's worth it. Yeah. I'm transferring Final Cut Pro to my laptop. I was able to find the receipt, and then later what took the most time with it, honestly, was finding out where on the Apple Store I could not purchase it, but re-download something. So make sure you take some time if you guys ever do that and you download things to other places, especially really expensive apps. I find that they're a little nefariously hidey. Flip through screens. I did actually have to go to a number of different places. It didn't show up a number of times, and the big trick was I had to re-log into my Apple ID. I had to re-log in like 3 or 4 times. Exporting, I'm at like 230 of 636 items that are movies. So I'm gonna go downstairs and do some dishes. Done. I have had this little blue frame from IKEA and this beautiful mermaid. She is blowing jellyfish bubbles, y'all. This is what got me, as I was trying to decide which piece of art I wanted from this artist. I was at a fair, and I like to get ones that are kind of Pacific Northwest oriented. And then when I found out she was actually blowing jellyfish bubbles, I was sold. If you guys haven't seen my jellyfish filter video, you can check that out. I went to the aquarium recently, so I'm kind of like hashtag digging jellyfish right now. Hashtag jellyfish filter. Hikomari. Hikomari, like her font's lovely, her card is actually really lovely, and she does lovely work, so check it out. So how long it takes to transfer data, not my favorite thing. I am currently copying all of the things off of one of my memory cards. While that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting together my makeup bag for this trip. So yay! I like putting together makeup bags because I always try to use samples and things that I haven't used, so it's kind of exciting while I'm traveling, and I'm not constantly buying new things unless they're products I want. There are products I'm really hoping to look at and places I'm hoping to find while I'm in London. I'm actually really excited to do some shopping in the UK. 2 of the memory cards, I have gotten them clean. These are the big ones. A suggestion if you're someone who works with a number of memory cards, if you have them and you have to clean them all off and you know you're gonna have to spend the time to do it, it is really rewarding to start with the big ones and then end with the small ones, because the big ones take more time and you're more patient in the beginning. If you're me, you're more patient in the beginning and then you wait until the end, and then the faster moving ones are the ones at the end, so you end up with more cards faster. This has worked really well. So I've gotten the 2 big ones, my 264s there. We're gonna run to Ulta really fast and see if we can find some, I'm hoping that I'll find some foundation samples and that they'll be able to give me some of those if I buy a full-size product. I'm also out of foundation, like not out of, but I'm low on foundation in general. So I'm wondering if I can make friends with some Ulta gals. Also, I have a question. If any of you know where people are getting these sparkly backdrops, like I'm always seeing YouTube videos where there's a curtain of sparkles, and I would love a curtain of sparkles to throw up in the back of my videos. So let me know if you know where one of those is. You know what I'm talking about? They're just kind of like clear. It might be party supplies. I'm gonna go do grown-up things. I'm gonna go pay bills and stuff. Grown-upping must happen. Adulting, it's a real thing. Woo! The memory cards were all clear. I can check a thing off the list. Yay! So exciting. Yay. Okay guys, so I'm back from the Ulta. They did not have anything that was at all samples of anything except primer. Had the idea that I'll hop in and see if there's anything at the anniversary sale that's happening at Nordstrom just while I'm here. So look at these cool signs. They're old. I think this might be one of the earliest Nordstroms in Seattle with the Northgate Mall. Nope, that didn't happen either. I have to go because I'm technically not supposed to record in this mall. They get all frustrated when I do, so yay. Whenever I put my hair on the top of my head with no planning, I think that's what Zoella does. I see her do it all the time, so no harm, no foul. I just went to Ulta and I went to a whole bunch of other places and I just kind of like failed out, and I've decided I'm not gonna go buy a new suitcase. I have a suitcase. I think it's a little big. I don't really love it. I'm interested in having a different suitcase in the future. However, I'm not gonna stress it. I'm just gonna take the luggage that I have. I'm still gonna work on some other stuff, like planning what I'm gonna do while I'm in London. So I'm gonna take something that was kind of like a frustrating facet of things and just turn it into something positive. It's a little bit like IRL Ariel. It's not Ariel red, but it's red. This is what it looks like when you actually Dinglehopper your hair, probably. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that later. That'd be fun. Like I could sit near the water and just like take a fork to my hair. That's a real weird idea. Let's do that on the vlog later. We'll Dinglehopper. It's the Dinglehopper. It sounds like a dance. The Dinglehopper. Anyway, that's kind of what it's looking like. Woo, woo, woo. I hope you guys are having a good time, a good day today, and I'm gonna go back to getting work done because that's what has to happen. And I'm making faces, but I really like getting work done because I feel really good about it. And having these little like things not work out later in the day frustrated me, but I am moving forward because I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I got stuff to do. Anyway, bye guys. Woo! Late night food because I've been so busy today, y'all. Getting noshing. There's Michael. We're doing like best friend hangout before I go to London because I'm gonna go away. And we're gonna watch Game of Thrones tonight, and then we're gonna Thrones down. That's what we're calling it now when I watch Game of Thrones. Look at that. Boom. Should subscribe to this channel and all my other channels, because if you want to hear me come up with other random titles for things on the fly that tend to stick, hit subscribe. Also, you could like this video. If you want some of this mac and cheese, you do, so you should like that. Come up to the 5 spot and get some late night nosh, y'all. Cool. That's it. Bye.